What's up, guys and gals? What's up, Vigilante? What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another episode of CCW Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. Well, I'm gonna teach you guys some Cantonese today, and if you guys want to learn something, write it in the chat, write it in the description below, and I'll check it next week, and we can show you guys how to say stuff. But I have a word in mind, so keep a lookout for the word because I'll be using it a couple of times. Go. Well, it's greeting in Cantonese gogo. They hold up, you know. So that's welcome, guys, pretty much. And Gao Jung Man Manhwa Lai Bai Sam. So it's Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. I pretty much greeted you guys for Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. Alright, guys, before I get started, let me shout out my local LCS, Nerd Out Comics, for always looking out for me, for always hooking me up with some good deals. And for Tim always recommending some good books. Picked up the new Vampirella story, short story. Vampirella, Twist Twist of the Soul, I think. So, better review for Vigilante. Once and Future. Been pretty excited about this. Sun Eater from Heavy Metal Magazine, or Heavy Metal Comics now. So pretty excited about this. Vigilante might be interested. It looks like Sword and Sorcery again. Here's a Tim recommendation. What's up, Discovery? That's good, Vigilante. And another one, another Tim recommendation, or Mylar Madness recommendation. Picked up the new Iron Man book. Iron Man #1. I'll let you guys know how some of these reads are. And the Immortal Hulk issue 0. Then I picked up Thor issue 7. There's a panel in the book with Tony Stark's number in it. I actually called it. It was pretty funny. When I called it, it actually Donnie actually playing Tony, saying a blonde asshole actually gave this number out, so he had to he had to cancel the number. So that's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny message. So if you guys do get issue 7, should call Tony, the Tony number, and hear what Donnie has to say. It's pretty much Donnie playing Tony Stark. Then I picked up some variants. I picked up Deja Torres, Lucio Perillo. Here's for Vigilante. I better look for Vigilante. Really pretty cover. Picked up Batman 92 Punchline variant. And 90, and then we're talking about these Alex Ross timeline variants. Actually, looking at it in person, it's not bad. It's actually pretty decent in person. The pictures don't give it justice, but I can see the Tom Selleck hair thing they were talking about, and you can't actually see his other eye, so it's kind of funny. Actually, the Storm one's the same. Actually, the Storm, you can't even see her other eye, but they're still pretty decent timeline variants. Another Alex Ross timeline variant. And picked up Street Fighter Swimsuit Edition. More for Animation's view later. So that's mostly what I picked up this week. I love. I didn't pick up much. Well, I picked up a lot this week, more than I normally pick up. But there were a couple of new number ones. The Thor was actually a semi-decent, good read. The Thor was actually kind of funny this week, so it was actually a good read. Uh, Actually, I read the Vampirella too. It wasn't too bad. Recommend you guys pick up the new Vampirella book because there's a new character they actually introduced. So if you guys are into spec or into new characters, I would recommend you guys pick up the new almost said Vigilante Vampirella book. The two I'm looking forward to reading, probably Sun Eater, and the other Tim recommendation is this one. I'm probably looking forward to the. So I picked up two timeline variants. So what do you guys think of these timeline variants? I know Hob and them said they were trashing this one since it had the Tom Selleck hair thing. I could see why they would trash it though, but it's actually kind of decent. I kind of like it. I mean, ever end up meeting Alex Ross? I can see spots for him to sign the book at least. At least he gives enough space for us to have him sign the books, so that's pretty cool. Which one do you guys like? The Hulk or the Storm? I think I like the Storm better than I like the Hulk. So here's the two timeline variants I picked up. Once in Future is another one that I'm looking forward to reading this week. Let's hope I get a chance to read it. And I'll be working on Hong Kong artist video event. So I'm gonna be shooting out Hong Kong comic, pretty much the Hong Kong comic scene video eventually. But I'm gonna be working. I'm doing my research on it, so it's gonna take me a little bit. So there's actually a Stan Lee, or a Stan Lee stand-in in Hong Kong too. There's a Stan Lee stand-in and there's a Jim Lee stand-in too. There's two types of there's two creators that are their versions of Stan Lee and their versions of Jim Lee. So it's pretty funny. So gonna be doing videos on those guys and pretty much the Hong Kong comic scene, what the Hong Kong comic scene looks like. You guys are gonna be pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about doing this. Actually, Mylar Madness gave me the recommendation, gave me the push. I was gonna do it, but I wasn't sure how to do it. So be on the lookout, guys. I'm gonna be making a new video called the Hong Kong comic scene. Pretty much, I may do spotlights on either each artist, or I might do a whole big video about what the Hong Kong comic scene is and what it looks like. Be on the lookout. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be doing just yet, but here, just giving you guys some idea. And be on the lookout because either next week or the week after next, I'm gonna have Anthony Salakis and Samantha on either next week or sometime this week, next week, or in a couple of weeks, because he's waiting to release issue 4 of Oh My God, and then he'll be jumping on. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Vigilante. I'm excited for your guys' video about Robin Hood Men in Tights with you and Stay Puft. So pretty excited about that. I'll check it out on the rewind probably, because every time you guys jump on a Friday, I'm getting ready for work, about time to leave. So I'll be watching that on the rewind. And if you guys haven't watched Stash or Trash, that's 90s thing on Tuesdays, should check it out. It's a great little segment that Javi does of the new covers coming out. You're welcome, Vigilante. No, any way to help. And check out Sanimation's channel of her Asian martial arts movies. And I believe it's Super Cop Super Cop this week, or yeah, something like that. Yeah, Super Cop 1 this week with Jackie Chan, I think. And I'm not sure what's on Hellacious Hero Joe's channel this week, but I'll let you guys know in a later post. So the Cantonese word, guys, is gonna be comic book, manhwa. So that's how you should pretty much say it in Cantonese. Well, there's a couple of terms. You know how you guys say picture book and comic book. There's two. The actual way is manhwa, but a lot of people sometimes say gongjai shu. So there's two ways to say comic book. But a lot more people are gonna understand if you say manhwa means comic book. But if you say the first word by itself, man, if you don't say wa means comic book, but if you don't say the wa word, is man means slow. So manhwa. So it's comic book is manhwa. 我中意睇漫畫. So I pretty much said I like to read comic books. 我中意睇漫畫. So that's the sentence. And the word is manhwa, is comic book. And there's because I've taught you guys say comic book twice already, but the actual term, the actual way to say it's manhwa. The other one, the slang term is 公仔書, means pretty much means comic book. Both of them mean comic book. But if you say manhwa, but if you only say man, it means slow. But if you say manhwa, it means comic book. So if you, like I told you guys, if you say it in different tones, it could mean totally different things. So that was the Cantonese word, guys, manhwa. And be sure to check out the comic book collector show this weekend. I'll try to stay up, guys. 2 Saturdays in a row that I missed it. This weekend, I'm not gonna try to miss it. I'm gonna be working on my laptop for probably the good half. I'll stay up, work on the new Cantonese the new Hong Kong video I'm gonna come out with, the Hong Kong comic scene video I'm gonna come out with. So I'm gonna probably be working all this weekend on it, about doing my research, and then the video is probably gonna be shot in a couple of weeks. I'm doing a bunch of research right now about the Hong Kong comic scene. So the other one is pretty much Silver Age Sundays, Extreme Nerd Table, and Sanimation's channel was Super Cop. Then make sure to check out Vigilante's channel for his Robin Hood Men in Tights movie reviews with Stay Puff, and Hellacious Hero Joe's channel. Pretty much, you guys know who this is. You know what this is, guys. It's Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. It's your boy Jeff, aka the Cantonese Comic Kid, aka Jeff Varela, aka the Cantonese Comic King. Signing out, guys. See you later. See you later, Discovery.